Come on, Caleb. Come on, get right here beside me. Hey, y'all, hey. Hey. I am Felicia Janae, and I am here once again. This is part two from yesterday, the continuation with Mr. Caleb Roberson. And y'all don't look. Charge it to my feet and not my heart. I'm still working on it. Mr. Caleb Roberson, who is I call Mr. PPL, and he's gonna explain it to you guys a little later. And today, as you guys can see, we have two beautiful young women sitting here, and they are part of Caleb's camp. And they're gonna, Caleb is gonna introduce them to you guys, and I'm gonna come back. We have a couple questions that I see live right here from DM Fusion TV, right here on YouTube, and also on Facebook Live. So Caleb, do the honors and introduce your guests, and let them tell, who they are, where they go to school at, what's their major, and they are so pretty. Look at them. They didn't want the light on, y'all, but their boss man back here said, turn the light on. So go for it, Caleb.
So yes, they're just a part of the youth campaign committee. So what we do is try to spread voter awareness to the youth population, and as well as ages 18 and up. So this is Miss Jacayla Randall. She's a student at ICC, Itawamba Community College. Just tell them your major.
My major is sports management.
All right, and this is Mackenzie McDonald. She goes to Ole Miss, the University of Mississippi. Just go ahead and tell them your major.
I major in communication disorders with a minor in American Sign Language.
All right, so you may ask, where did I get these two ladies from? So they were a part of the Aberdeen Mayor's Youth Council back in 2022 to 2023, then on their senior year. So we both go to the University of Mississippi, and then I just happened to find this young lady at ICC. So again, we put these are two, along with one more whose name is Erica McCoy. She's also a student at Ole Miss. Can't think of her major, but we're gonna give her Allied Health. All right, but she's in Atlanta right now, so we still want to give her props for all her hard work that she did as well. So what we did, we came up with the plan of having a voters rally. So, and this thing is for Aberdeen, and just for all the youth that's in the community that can come out and get registered to vote. So what we'll have guest speakers. We'll have appearances from the D9 organizations. We'll have two rap performance in groups, and then we'll have our host, Miss Felicia Janae. So we're just and free food. So we can't mess it up. We
can't mess the free food up.
So it's something for everyone out there, and we're just asking people, the community, to come on out. No matter if you're from Columbus, Tupelo, you can all get registered to vote here in Aberdeen at General Young Park at 3:00.
There you go, y'all. It don't get no better than that. And we're gonna start with you, beautiful young ladies. I have a question because I was listening to you guys when Caleb was talking and saying what you all do. So with that being said, I think you told me that y'all was part of the mayor's youth counseling group.
Yes, ma'am.
Do y'all want to please tell the people, how did y'all become a part of that? Why did you become a part of it, and how has it affected you all? Because how old are you all?
19.
Have you all registered to vote?
Yes.
Wow, amazing, great. 2 thumbs up. So can you tell the viewers here on DM Fusion TV and on Facebook Live, how has that been an impact, with your friends, your community, your family members? Because we got a lot of young people out here of all culture, all races, all ages, that's old enough to vote, won't register to vote, have the right to vote, and it's just like they're putting it on the back burner. They don't feel like it's important because they like, what can they do for me? They're not gonna do right. They're gonna do what they want to do. My vote don't matter, but it does matter. You have a voice. If we are pre-registered people, because on that fateful Tuesday morning, a lot of people that's registered, they won't get up and go vote them, within them 12 hours. So they got more excuses than anything. So as two 19-year-old college students, would you all mind to tell the DM Fusion TV, the peers, all the young adults who's watching now, who's going to go back and watch this later, how you all got into that and why it's important to vote?
You want to go first?
Really, I wanted to be a part of something, change. And like, I like this program because it helps the kids be involved. Like, I feel like everything doesn't have a lot of, programs for young adults. But this one just helps, people have a voice, help them be a part of something.
Having a voice.
Yes, ma'am.
Like we said, having a voice. So what's your take?
I feel like it helps the community like have a better connection to the youth.
Okay.
Because there's a very big disconnect from like the older population in Aberdeen to the younger population, because there's nothing really for us. And that's what the mayor was really interested in when he talked to us for the first time. He really wanted to have a connect with us young people.
And with that being said, that's a beautiful statement that both of you have made, because being young and in a small city, it's, it's fair to say, I can say this on record, we're losing so many of our kids to gun violence, drugs, school dropout, Yes, true enough, things that's been going on for years. It was going on before we got here, been going on since we're here, it's gonna be going on when we leave here. But just to see the three of you all sitting here, 3 college students, that's not even 20, 21 years old yet, and the way that you guys are thinking and speaking, and the way that you guys are looking at the city of Aberdeen and your culture, your community, that says a lot. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into this thing with number one. I wanted to get like that little introduction from you all, because I want you to be comfortable and I want you just to have fun with it. So question number one, how can we make voting more accessible and convenient for young adults? How do y'all think, Caleb, you can answer this too. How do y'all think we can make voting for young people more accessible and convenient?
Well, I like how whenever there's something big or something that needs to be done, they take it like straight to the schools.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
school just got driver's ed, I'm pretty sure. Like that's a big thing. Kids need to learn how to drive.
Okay.
I think if there was the source at the school, like a voter registration day for anybody that was 18 or older, that would get more voter registration out there. Like it would make an influx of it, because it would go straight to the source.
Great answer. I agree. Great answer. Because, like Caleb and I said yesterday, even though you guys are 18 and 19 years old, when you're 15, 14, 15, I'm just going to say 15, you're in 9th, 10th grade, and you're trying to decide what you're going to do when you graduate high school. You hear a lot of kids say they want to go to college, they want to be a doctor, they want to do this and they want to do that, but you don't ever really hear them say, I'm going to make sure the first thing I do, I'm going to register to vote. Because at 15, before you know it, you're 18 years old and you haven't registered to vote. You don't have a voice. You live in the city, but you don't have a voice. So I want to hear what you have to say.
So phones are a big part of our life. So if you just advertise more, like if they could scan a barcode, just to get some links.
Wow.
Yeah, that's my take. Like, just have it
technology.
everywhere. Yes.
Girl,
I
okay.
agree with that too. Because
Girl.
I know when I went to register to vote, it was like, gotta go to the courthouse.
Yeah.
Fill out paperwork. And it's not that it was a tedious task, but it was just kind of outdated.
Yeah, and then when you have a lot of things to do, when you're in class, you got to study, you got exams, and you got projects or whatever y'all do in college, you don't have a whole lot of time to take out that, don't have vehicles, transportation, to just get up and just say, well, I'm going to go and vote today. So yeah, you guys, y'all hit it on the head. So Caleb, what's your take?
Oh, well, like I'm gonna put it in this way. How you said with 15-year-olds, and then even when you turn 16, how 16-year-olds run to the DMV to get their driver's license. That's if we look forward into get our driver's license at 16, and put that on the pedestal if we do that for voters registration when we turn 18, people that turn 16, that's the first thing they want to do is get their driver's license. But when we turn 18, getting registered to vote is not the hype. So and it's not something you want to do. You want to get your driver's license when you're 16, but you don't want to get registered to vote when you're 18. And what they said was really good with
it was
mobility, having it right there in your hand. So like I'm gonna advertise the bit what we're doing. It's your time, so we're bringing it to the community so you won't you just come to the park and get everything done there. All you
That's
need
right.
is your driver's license or your ID, and you'll be able to do it right there, then and there. You don't have to go to the courthouse when you have to, speak to this lady who may be having a bad day and putting it on you.
Yeah.
So we're here for one purpose, and we're here to make this process easier for you, and also entertain you while you're doing it.
There you
So
go.
that's our main purpose. It's not for a campaign. It's not for any other things, but it's for a cause, and
It's for a cause.
To expedite the time of doing, giving this opportunity and putting it in an entertainment standpoint,
Come
so
on
you can
now.
be
All right.
entertained,
All
but
right.
also change your community at the same time by getting registered to vote.
Because we all know that everybody loves to be entertained.
Right.
And then with
And
that,
fed
and fed for free.
for free.
So Caleb, I was gonna ask question number 2, but you kind of already have touched on that. What strategies can be implemented to educate young adults about the importance of voting? And you just kind of hit on that. Do you, one of you young ladies, want to kind of mimic off of that? Or do you all feel like what Caleb said just now? Because he did kind of sort of answer. But I want to hear y'all feedback. Y'all are college students, 18, 19-year-olds. And y'all are out here trying to make a huge difference in the world about pushing the word, get out, register to vote, and exercise your vote when it's time to vote. So let me hear what y'all have to say.
I think if you want to see change, register to vote.
That's the word,
People are
change.
always saying how, Aberdeen doesn't have this, but if you elect the right people,
I feel like you know what you're saying. You elect the right people. Get behind the people. Don't live behind a lie. Don't do it just for the fortune and the fame of it. Put it out there. Because let me tell you something. Not just Aberdeen. Okay, I'm from Crawford. I live in Crawford. And every town, no matter how big the city is, no matter how large the state population is, every town is just like Aberdeen. Okay? And every town needs a change. Because who is our future? Y'all. I'm 52 years old. I have a 30-year-old and a 27-year-old. No grands. Y'all are our future. For all I know, I could be looking at the next vice president, president, the next mayor of Aberdeen, the next councilwoman of Aberdeen, the next Democratic woman of the United States of America. I don't know. Y'all don't know. But just to sit here, young black people sitting here, right here live on DM Fusion TV, telling me, how y'all feel about voting and getting registered and being part of the mayor's youth council. This is just something, this is rare. So that's why, when the mayor asked me to do this, I said, okay, because it's something rare. And I was just going to do it on my talk show, the Talk to Him for Lisa Janae podcast. But when I talked to Caleb and saw Caleb yesterday, I decided last minute, no, I better take this to my TV show, DM Fusion TV. So that's the purpose of that. So we're going to go ahead and jump into this thing. Number 3, how can technology, I think somebody you just said that, how can technology be utilized in engaging and motivating young adults to participate in the voting process? And you just answered that. You just said it. Because say for instance, I'm gonna piggyback off what y'all said. Say for instance, Monday we don't have class, or I don't have class Monday. But I'm gonna go to the courthouse to register to vote. But if they're closed for lunch, or if it's a holiday that you wasn't aware of, and you get there and they close, your time is limited because you're in school. So that's a headache. That's a problem. That's like, well, why they didn't tell us, or I didn't know this, or well, maybe I should have Googled it before I came over here, because y'all know we'll Google everything. And so that may be the day that you probably want to go into the courthouse and register to vote, but they're closed. So yes, technology, because that's just what we are. All in a nutshell, y'all, that's just where we at right now. We are living in a technology world, and if you're not staying current on that phone, iPad, computer, I don't know about PlayStation, but that's just a game. But I guess you got to stay current so you can play and win, cause they play on them things. They be serious about them games. Woo! Grown folks too. But you know, I really, really, really do believe that it's either we're gonna get on board or we're gonna get left. And like Caleb and I said yesterday when I talked to him, a lot of people are talking, but you got little people doing. And it takes people, it takes a group, it takes somebody to get out in the forefront. We don't have any more Martin Luther Kings. You know, think about it, I'm 52 years old. I'm old enough to be y'all grandmother, not mother. You know, I'm big mama from what you said, the 50s, 60s, and the 70s. And somewhere in the 80s and the 90s and the 2000s, the transition got lost. Something happened. That's what he said yesterday, which is true. So here we are today in 2024, and you got a lot of young people that won't vote, don't know how to read, don't understand, don't know who to vote for, don't even really know what it means, the importance of voting. So technology, because everybody got a phone. If a baby can't even read, but my little niece Kalani, she's 3, she can't read, but she can recognize she recognize YouTube icon for Coca-Miller. She recognized Netflix icon for Coca-Miller. So we're gonna keep this thing moving because I'm telling y'all, this is amazing. I am like at an odds right now. You know, I told Caleb yesterday my stomach was all in bubble guts. I was just nervous and stuff, but he laid in that thing and made me feel so comfortable. And y'all are laying in this thing and making me feel comfortable because it's one thing when you can talk and sit in front of a camera and speak on something and be confident and know what you're talking about. And y'all 3 know what y'all are talking about at the age of 18 and 19. I'm going to keep stressing that college students that's trying to stand up and, you know, make something great out of something positive. Even if you grow up, and like I was telling Caleb when we was coming back from the radio station, and get a job doing engineering somewhere else or become an RN nurse, it doesn't matter. Politics gonna always be in your DNA because y'all are here now. This is where y'all are now. So moving on to number 4, what role can we already said that social media plays in. So the last question is, how can we address any barriers or obstacles that prevent young adults from voting? How can we address any barriers or obstacles that prevent young adults from voting?
What we're doing now.
This
Bringing it to the community.
Bring it to the forefront.
Right. So like I said, taking it out of, is like I said, the courthouse is always open on Saturdays for absentee
Okay.
voting.
I
It's
didn't know
always
that.
open on Saturdays.
It is?
It will always be open.
Is that across the border?
It should be, but that's in Monroe County. The courthouse in Aberdeen is always open on Saturdays.
My first time hearing
to
this.
register to vote, and so we don't know that, and that it's not publicized, which that's where social media comes in there. But then again, you have to have people that's following you. You have to have people that subscribe. You have to have people
Right.
that's your friends in that association to know, hey, this is going on, but nobody is sharing the information. You click the share button, but that's how you get stuff out. When you click people's posts, it's positive. You share a positive post and you like it, that adds publicity to it. So what we're doing, like I said, is, again, we're trying to influence the population, whether it be we're starting young with 18-year-olds and we're going all the way up. So we're bringing to the park. It's people of all ages that's in that vicinity of that park. So, and it's in Aberdeen. It's literally 5 minutes away from everything. So you go, you get some food, you register to vote for 5 minutes. It takes 5 minutes to fill out the form, and then you sit down in your lunch and you enjoy your food and enjoy the music. You enjoy the hosting, you enjoy the speaking and stuff, and you enjoy seeing young people do what young people do.
There you go.
So it's like I said, it's something for everyone, and it's not a boring courthouse.
It's not a boring courthouse.
It's outside.
Right.
It's outside. And young ladies, I would like for you guys to answer that question as well, because it's very important. Very important.
I feel like it's super important. Like I said, it's a disconnect with the older people and the younger people. And this event in particular, like I like how we're getting artists from our generation and people we went to
Right.
high school with and influencers that we also went to high school with and we grew up knowing. there's the connect, and that's what makes people want to get out to vote, because there's the influence from people that are our age.
Right.
Going to the courthouse, I'm just talking to some random older woman or older man, and it's just like Caleb said, it's boring. But with this event, like in particular, I think there's the connect.
And the reason why, I'm going to add to what she said, and the reason why older people, no disrespect to you all because I'm old, but the reason why is, this is the new norm, as they say, this is the new norm, because our younger generation are more technology savage than the older people. And the older people, we're comfortable. We like it the way it is. We don't want to disturb anything. We don't want the new. So, but our younger generation who is here, like these three individuals who are here, they are, not from another planet, but they are on a whole nother level. So, in order for them to be a part of the mayor's youth counseling, that, like I said, I can't stress it enough, 18, 19 years old in college, that's almost the period for me. So, young lady, would you mind putting your spiel on that last question? Do you want me to reread it? Or you got it?
I think just, making a list when it says addressing barriers, making a list of, excuses you think they'll have to not vote, planning ahead. And yeah.
Like with this event, I think it's good that we have like a form that they can fill out with questions that you're hearing directly from who is going to be running the city years from now.
Okay.
You can see you can see where the reform can come in. I feel like with the questions directly from us.
Yes. Caleb, do you have anything that you want to say on the end?
That was good.
That was good. Do you have anything you want to say, baby?
Ma'am.
Well, with that being said, y'all, this is the end of it. I am your girl, Felicia Janae. We are live right here on DM Fusion TV, where we are live on the Talk to Felicia Janae podcast each Tuesday, 6 Central, 7 Eastern Time, and Wednesday on DM Fusion TV with my co-host, my sister, my girl, my friend from another mother, my homegirl, Deborah, and that's going to be from 6 Central to 7 Eastern Time as well. So you can catch us Tuesday and Wednesday at the same time, same place on my show, the Talk to Felicia Janae podcast. I talk about everything and nothing. And on the DM Fusion, we're talking about relationship goals. However you're in your relationship. So y'all, please subscribe, share, comment, like, please, whatever you do, subscribe. Facebook Live, thank you guys so much for always chiming in to Felicia Janae, no matter when I go live, no matter what I'm doing. Come close to me, Caleb. I got to have Caleb close to me. He's my, right now he's my air. So, thank you guys so much for all your love and support, for being there. Listen, you guys, if you have teenage kids out here, I just want to say this off the record. Please encourage your teenage kids to go out and vote. If they can make a difference, they're going to say, well, I can't make a difference. I'm just one voice. I'm just one person. No matter what I say, it ain't going to matter, blah, blah, blah. Parents, please, church members, let's get back into our children's life and let's try to educate them on the importance of trying to, to go out and register to vote. And if you are a registered voter, and if you're not sick, if you're not handicapped, if you're not locked up, please exercise your vote when it's time to vote. Like Caleb said yesterday, they'll do the Democrat and Republican things, swing back and forth, and when they get in there, they're going to do what they want to do anyway, because everybody knows that's just how the politicians are. I'm not putting them down, but it is what it is. I'm 52 years old. I can say that, but it is what it is. So with that being said, y'all, please encourage people to vote, because you never know. They always say, like Love on asked you this morning, they always say, that one vote got you in. So it may be her vote, his vote, or my vote that may get you in, and then you can see a difference and a change, in whatever it is that we as the, I'm sorry for hitting your head, baby. We as the United States of America wants to see, because we have one president that is speaking for all of us, that has a team that's guiding him. It's just like the preacher in the church has a deacon board that's guiding him them in the church. So it's the same thing here. We have the Mayor's Youth Council right here in Aberdeen, Mississippi. Sorry for hearing you have that. Right here in Aberdeen, Mississippi. And they are about change, and they brought some great knowledge. I said when I did this podcast, I wanted to come here and take away something that I didn't know. And y'all just opened my eyes to some things today. Caleb opened my eyes yesterday. I learned something yesterday. So as long as I have learned something, I can take something away from this, and you all can take something away from this DM Fusion TV and Facebook Live. Please share this video. Please subscribe to the channel. Please click like, please help put the word out, because these 3 individuals are trying to make a difference here in Aberdeen, Mississippi. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm your girl, Felicia Janae. We love you, love you, love you. Until next time, God bless. Take care. Thank you for your time. And now we're getting ready to go. 3 o'clock kickoff. Caleb is about to, these people, they're about to, look, these folks, they about to do their thing here in Aberdeen. They got me hosted. Lord, my feet and hair gonna be hurting so bad, but that's all right. I'm having fun with them tonight. Thank y'all. Thank you. Take care.